All right, here we are. You liked it?
Hi, yes. Hi, Rob.
We got Rob Fuzz in the house. Hello, Rob. Nice to have you here. If you didn't recognize this, we've got a couple of guests on our show. First off, I want to introduce, if you haven't met him before, Nick. Nick, nice to have you here.
Everybody, good to be here.
And what are you sitting next to that woman for? Who is she?
She happens to be my mom, so just I'm usually on the viewing side of things, so I wanted to, while I was home, take advantage of being on the stream. So thanks for having me.
Well, it's great to have you here finally. And we finally have the amazing Rachel Fithian with us. Hi, Rachel.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming on. We were so excited. Look at, you're getting all these people in the chat here. We got Rob Fuzz. We've got Movie Mania Nick. We have Lisa. We have Leanne here. Hi, Leanne. Nice to have you here. And so anyway, well, Rachel, tell us, if you don't mind, roughly where are you from, and you know, your life situation.
So I am from northern New Hampshire, the most beautiful place on the planet. I am a mom of two young adventurous boys, and teach some music, but mostly hang out with my kids, and yeah.
And she's also an amazing skier.
Yes.
I enjoy skiing, yes.
Well, nice to have you here, Rachel, finally. And
thank you.
We sure appreciate you coming on our show all the time and watching the movies with us, which has been really fun.
Yes, absolutely. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Nick.
Hey, we got Keith in the house as well. Hello, Keith.
Hi,
nice
Keith.
to have you here. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and bring up the questions tonight. And so here oops, wait a minute. Oh, I see what I did. Okay, there we go. All right, and I'm going to switch. There we go. Okay. And I asked these questions, Nick and Rachel, and of course, Mary Ellen, you guys will answer them while we wait for the answers to come in on the chat. So question number one tonight, I'll start, Rachel, since you're on top, what book did you read in your childhood the most?
I mean, like children's book?
Yeah.
Or because technically probably the Bible is what we read the most in my family. Yep. Let's see, this is hard. Very Hungry Caterpillar, maybe? That's a very popular one.
I haven't heard of it.
Oh, really? I think Eric Carlisle is his name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, got a whole series.
Eric Carlisle. All righty. Nick and Mary Ellen, how about you guys?
It's not very educational, but probably Captain Underpants. It's probably my
now that one I do know.
Yeah, and then there was a series of Unfortunate Events books.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I was quite frankly more of a gamer, so didn't do a ton of reading as I should have growing up. But yeah.
Well, Lisa's coming in with The Cat in the Hat, which came to my mind as well. And then we've got Nick with the more astute H.G. Wells, The Time Machine.
Wow.
Yeah. Nice. Mary Ellen?
Yeah. Huh. Okay, I don't remember the name of the book, but it had a monkey in it, and it's not Curious George. So I would have to do some research to remember the name of those books, but all I remember is a monkey, and I don't know.
There was a monkey in it. Okay.
Monkey, and he ate bananas. I mean, imagine
that. Okay, now who remembers, or if they were past my generation, I don't know, but Freddie the Pig. Anybody? Freddie the Pig? Freddie the Pig. Nope.
No.
Nobody's jumping up and down at that one. Okay. He's saying My Side of the Mountain. Yes, I believe that was a movie too.
Oh.
Leanne with Green Eggs and Ham. So also Dr. Seuss.
Yes.
How about Charlotte's Web? That one.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when our third grade teacher read that to us, and we were just on pins and needles.
Were you crying?
Sniffling. Freddie the Pig was short-lived equals bacon. And that's about right.
All right.
White Fang. Now, I've seen that movie. Rachel, you've seen White Fang, haven't you?
Yeah.
I have not. No.
Oh, you have not. Oh, it's a good movie. And Harold and the Purple Crayon. I don't know that one.
Harold and
Hey,
Purple.
that's Richard.
Is that
Hey,
real, Richard?
You've heard of it?
No.
Okay.
Did you write it yourself?
Harold and the Purple Crayon. I don't think he'd make that one up.
That's
Yeah, a lot of these pass me by, I guess. I don't.
You were gaming.
Exactly. Yeah, I wasn't being educational.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Yes.
Yeah.
Of course. Okay. Well, I'm going to go on to the next question. And Rachel, if you opened your freezer right now, or we did, what would we find?
Right now, Ben and Jerry's pistachio ice cream.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
I like that.
Black Beauty from
Black
Lisa.
Beauty.
Yeah. Great
Yeah.
one. Richard saying hi. Okay, Nick, how about you? What would we find in Dallas?
A lot of freeze-dried meats. I'll go or not freeze-dried, but vacuum sealed. I'll buy a bunch of meat in bulk and then portion it out, and then a bunch of other random Trader Joe's frozen stuff that I'll probably never eat that just stays there till it's freeze burn.
That was what I thought of when you said free. I was thinking of freezer burn.
I did too.
Yeah.
I did too.
Yeah. Lisa's saying she went shopping today, so it's stuffed. Oh, lucky you.
Yeah.
Mary Ellen?
Mine too. I think I've got in there. It's just me. So when I go to the grocery store, I take the meat out and I have to portion it into little bags and put them in the freezer so that I can take them out just a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. We keep a lot of chicken in ours and frozen pizzas, ice cream. That's about it.
Yeah, I live in what's considered a food desert. So our main grocery store is unfortunately Walmart.
Okay.
So yeah, we get a lot of frozen vegetables because they tend to be better quality than the fresh ones.
Yeah. Do you have a super Walmart?
We do. Yeah. I think for a while our Walmart was like the most profitable per capita because I live in New Hampshire, which is tax-free. So people come from Vermont and from Maine and they do all their stocking up while they're here.
Okay. So. Yeah. We live 5 minutes from Walmart at Supercenter, so it's really easy to take lots of little trips. Keith obviously saying what Lisa said since she did all the shopping. And then Nick with ice cream and frozen pizza. Yeah, same thing.
There you go.
For us. All right. Did everyone answer that question? I think so. All right. Next question. Rachel. Now, Rachel, I still can't get over the fact that you said you went to a Starbucks and spent $20 on a coffee and a sandwich and a croissant or something?
Yeah, so this is the equivalent of a Starbucks. This is a local cafe, but It was $20 for a breakfast sandwich, a latte, and a pastry.
Unbelievable. It used to be $20 for, well, it still can be $20 for a buffet, and that's just insane.
Yeah.
But anyway, what fast food restaurant other than that one would you close if you had to choose one?
Would I close?
Yeah.
Oh, this is getting aggressive. I'll take a moment to think. Give me a second on this one.
Yeah, you want to be politically correct. No, you don't. You say whatever you want.
maybe Burger King, mostly because I'm mad that they took away my play place.
What'd they take away?
The play place. They were awesome slides.
Oh, for the kids, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good answer. Although I do like Burger King. So, Nick, how about you?
I think Long John Silver's.
Oh, yeah.
There's a time and a place for it, if you're wanting fish and like some fried fish or something. But I gotta say, I'm not too infrequent of a fast food person. I have fast food quite a bit, and for some reason, Long John Silver's doesn't make the short list usually.
It makes you feel sick when you're done. I've noticed. A lot of grease there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mary Ellen?
Okay, I don't know if I think it's regional, but we have so many good Mexican restaurants now that we've opened, that we have one that started like 50 years ago called Taco Bueno. I would get rid of it. It's really like
no bueno.
No bueno.
No
Good
bueno,
one, Rachel.
Taco Bueno. No bueno.
Did you ever have what was it called? Zapatas?
Mm-mm.
Zapatas. It was before Taco Bell.
Huh.
Anyway, that's what.
Not a thing in New Hampshire.
Not a thing there. I don't think it's a thing anymore. That was a great line, Rachel. I like that. No bueno.
That's right. No bueno.
All right. I don't even know if I have a good answer anymore. I would say White Castle, maybe.
Wow. Some people love White Castle.
I know. Do you?
Yeah, it's more of a novelty for me, so I like it because we don't have them here. So whenever I do have it, it's something unique, but the quality definitely isn't exactly top notch.
I think the Long John Silver's, though, that's a close second.
Can I flip the question?
Yeah.
What is your restaurant of choice?
That's a good question. You mean fast food?
Yeah, fast food. Mine is Chick-fil-A.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Chick-fil-A. I'm with you.
Yeah. I think there's this place called Golden Chick that's kind of like Cane's that they have in Texas that it's right by my house. That helps with how much I go there, but it's always pretty good, so I'd have to go with that.
Is the sauce very good?
Yeah, they have their own, special sauce that they make that's kind of like a mix between cane sauce and like a Big Mac sauce. So it's pretty good.
Love White Castle, but it doesn't love us. That's been my experience there. Chick-fil-A is a winner. I think I'm going to agree 100% on that. You just cannot beat a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Richard's is Panda Express.
Panda Express? I don't go to Panda Express. Raising Cane's. Yeah, Raising Cane's, although they did go up. They used to be, I thought, a reasonably priced restaurant. Now they're all kind of expensive now, aren't they?
Yeah.
All right. Did you, Mary Ellen, favorite?
I think I picked Coney Islander. We have a local Coney place that has been around since I was in high school, and it's still the best Coneys you'll ever buy.
Coneys are a chili dog, are they not?
Yes.
Okay. We obviously don't have them up here.
That's one of Nick's go-to places when he's in town.
It's my first stop every time I'm in town.
Okay. Bring back Roy Rogers Double R Bar Burger. I remember Roy Rogers.
Oh.
Wasn't Roy Rogers kind of like a Denny's level, and every time you'd be on the freeway, you'd see a Roy Rogers? Is that right, Keith? That's my recollection of it.
We don't have those.
Okay. I think they're largely gone. Okay. Oh, here we go. All right. Well, we're moving off for the questions. I'm going to do my little intro.
Play the intro.
Oh, I love that.
Me too.
That's Illuminations. All right. Oops. Hey, what happened? Oh, okay. I'm learning StreamYard tonight. Sorry. Oh, my
Lisa
word.
said she doesn't know what Keith's talking about.
Roy Rogers? Okay, here we go. All right, all right. Now I'm going to ask you guys here, Rachel, Nick, Mary Ellen, why don't you just wait a second if you know the answer. But where can you listen in on a secret phone conversation at Disneyland, Disney World? Rachel knows. Mary Ellen and Nick, do you know, yes or no?
I don't.
You do not. Mary Ellen?
It's on the top of my head, but I can't.
Yeah. I can see Rachel has it perfectly.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
At least one spot, one location.
All right. Well, we're gonna give the chat about 10 more seconds. I know, says Keith. Okay. Keith knows. All right. Well, Rachel, it's
the telephone booth in Great Britain in Epcot, right?
Yeah. That's what I just whispered to him.
Oh, also, is this another one?
Okay, this is the one that I know about, and it's in the Main Street Market House, which I think is at both Disneyland and Disney World.
Okay.
And you're saying that it was
places.
So it's at Epcot, is what you're saying.
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of too.
Okay, it may very well be. And that's correct. Says Lisa's got it right there. So okay, well, there we go. Disney question down. All right, now we're going on. We have Richard here. So don't answer yet, Richard, if you're still there. But true or false, Donna Jaworski's favorite thing to cook is lasagna.
That's tough because she cooks a lot of great stuff.
She sure does. But we know that her lasagna is famous because she went toe-to-toe with Corey Meets World.
That's true.
And I believe she won. So Lisa's saying false. Rachel, what are you thinking?
I mean, lasagna is my favorite food, so I'm going to say true.
Going true. Nick?
I've watched a couple of her cooking videos, but I think the one I saw before was some kind of Italian food, so that's the only basis I have, so I'm going to say true.
Okay, so we got 2 truths, and now we got a second false here from Movie Mania Nick. But Lisa's coming in with some knowledge here. She makes it great, but I don't think it's her favorite to make. And then, and Donna's here.
Now, I kind of see where Lisa's going with this because Donna, I'm going to say false also, and she can explain what. Well,
yeah,
I say false.
Okay, so I'm not going to change my answer. I based it on what I know, and I'm sticking with true. So I'm with Rachel and Nick on this one. I think it's her favorite thing to cook, but I think we've gotten all falses in the chat. And we are going to now, Donna, please, the great big reveal.
We need a drum roll.
Drum roll, please. Tell us. And if it's not, what is your favorite dish to make? I saw, the gender reveals with the balloon where they pop it and it goes up pink or blue. I saw one today where they had the little sister do it and they gave her a scissors to pop the balloon, but she goes up and cuts the string.
Oh, no.
The balloon goes up in the air.
No.
It was cute. Oh, man. It is false. But most requested dish to make.
Yes. What's your favorite, though, Donna? I have an idea, but I want to see what you say.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we're waiting. Okay, well. I wonder if it's Christmas cookies. She's really good at Christmas cookies. but that's kind of a dessert. So, all right. But my favorite dish to make is anything Middle Eastern because that's what I grew up making. Oh,
very cool.
I knew where Lisa was going with it when she said that she knew that she had another favorite.
It's one of our go-tos, so I like that. We had it last night.
Donna's favorite is reservations. I'm with you there.
Let's clean up.
That's funny.
My grandmother taught me how to cook. Oh. Well, speaking of the reservations with Donna, I had the privilege of having dinner with Donna and Richard at the Sci-Fi Diner, and that was so fun.
Oh,
We had a great time. Okay, well, we've got one carryover question still from last week, but Amy is not in the chat. So Amy of AGC Magic TV was once in a marching band. We still don't know the answer to that one. All right. Now this one, I don't know, maybe this isn't a real hard one, but where would you find Loch Ness? And Rachel, you're a teacher, but I think she looks like she knows, but
sing it, Rachel.
Sing it.
What's the answer?
I feel like I should know this. This is like probably of my people here. That whole region there.
Well, I think it's confusing enough to where you know it's in that area, but which of those three? Take a stab at it.
Am I going now? Okay.
Yes, you are.
I'm going with Scotland.
Scotland. Okay. Nick?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Scotland as well. I don't know why, but it seems right.
I believe it's Scotland as well.
Scotland. We also have Lisa with Scotland and Donna with Scotland. Wow, we got a lot of Scotlands here. We got Nick with Scotland. I think Nick's only been wrong about once in the past. So
if Nick said it, then I think we're pretty close.
Trust the chat.
That's right. Keith is Scotland. Keith is rarely wrong as well. Well, all right. Y'all so smart. Yes, it is Scotland. I guess I got to come up with harder questions.
No, those were good answers, though. It was between Wales and Scotland for me.
Just trying to throw you off. Well, it was from that list, Mary Ellen, but I remember when they came out and said that one famous Loch Ness Monster photo was set up, and that was kind of disappointing. You almost want to think there is some big sea creature out there, but
I think it's entirely possible that there are still some like sea dinosaurs out there. Sure. The ocean is big.
Yeah. Well, yeah, for sure.
I agree.
What do they say about the ocean that we've only discovered, a small percentage of all the life?
Like 10%. Yeah.
Yeah. So, hey, what you never know. All right.
Oh, Donna said when she cooks Middle Eastern food, she feels like her grandmother is still with her.
I missed that one. Sorry, Donna.
That's
coming.
Sweet.
Very special.
I would love to imbibe in some of that Middle Eastern food. Okay, time for our movie review.
To be honest.
And I've got the slides in a certain order, and I did actually get a slide in for Rachel, so I'm happy about that. But Nick, I do understand that you did watch at least some of this movie.
Yeah, to be fair, I was doing other things at the same time, but it didn't exactly pull me in at the same time. So I'll say that. I can't give a full review because I didn't finish it, but I'll let you guys give it. Well, it's not the best review then. Again, it's just hard to pull me into it. It wasn't horrible by any means, but it wasn't for me. I'll say that.
How many minutes do you think you lasted?
Off and on about 20 minutes. I'd watch it, go to the kitchen for something, come back, give it another try, play on my phone, and then I was like, I'll just let you watch this, and went off and took a shower and went on with my day.
And what do you give it from 1 to 10?
I'll give it a 5.
Okay. Cool. Mary Ellen?
So I thought it was okay. I'm with him, like the first 20 minutes, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to last. But the more I watched it, the more I liked it and started to get into it. And there were parts of it that I was like, okay, this is really cool. And so I finished it. I thought it was okay. I gave it a 5.
And there's your comments.
Yeah, the acting was mediocre. Although I think there were a couple of standouts that the bratty boy, George C. Scott, of course. And, it's just, I made it through. It was okay. It was a good moral of the story. Good moral.
Yeah. So Nick and mom and son both with a 5. And now we're going over to Rachel.
Yeah. So a little bit higher praise from me. I did watch it in segments as I was doing dishes and other things around the house. So I wasn't like captivated by it, but I really enjoyed the costuming.
Yeah.
I grew up doing 18th century reenacting, so that sort of stood out to me as really cool. And for children acting, I think that they did a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
And it was a movie I probably would have enjoyed watching growing up. So yeah, pleasant. Not something I'm going out of my way to watch again anytime soon, but probably will at one point.
Once is enough on that one. Nick saying I watched it but skimmed through it. It was bad. I'm surprised George C. Scott agreed to do this. I gave it a 3.
I know.
Wow.
I was really surprised too that because he played such a small role, but he did it well.
Dude, we got Amy here of AJC Magic TV. Now I'm going to divert for a second. Hi, Amy. We got a question now. Everybody, before Amy answers, remember the question is: was Amy a part of a high school marching band? Rachel, true or false?
Oh, I'm going with true because that's fun.
Yeah, that's fun. I agree. Nick?
I'll just say true.
True? Okay, we got a couple of trues. Mary Ellen?
I say true.
True. We got 3 trues. I'm going true, and I'm basing it off of that I've seen her at a lot of high school events, and I think she likes marching band. So
I think so too.
My inclination. Everybody's saying true in the chat. Lisa's saying true. Donna's saying true. Keith is saying true. And Nick is saying true. Well, we got nothing but trues. Amy, we're going to be really
I hope you did.
disappointed if you were not a part of a marching band. But true or false?
You're forgiven if you haven't been.
Yeah.
It's okay.
No pressure.
Yeah, we'll definitely forgive you. Well, while we wait, so here was Rachel's comments on the movie, and I interestingly, Rachel, we were very similar on our reviews. Okay. Bonus, what did she play? Oh, it's almost like Keith knows something here.
Oh my.
Huh? Oh.
I would guess flute.
Flute, okay. My mom was in a marching band. She played saxophone, of all things. All right. And then here's my review while we're waiting for Amy. While the concept to me of a whipping boy is frustrating, like it's just, that's my personality. It's like, no, somebody should not be punished for somebody else's, sins. But I felt the same way, Mary Ellen, in the beginning as you did. I was like, oh, bad acting. I thought I'm not going to make it. And then I started to like it a little bit more. And then before you know it, just like Rachel said, I totally got into they did the setting of the time very well. The castle and the costumes, and it was a really good period piece.
That's true.
Yeah, and I thought the whipping boy actor was fairly good.
Yes.
I thought George C. Scott, for going so low as he did to be in this movie, he still was rather interesting. He had kind of an interesting personality. Yeah. And then in the end, just like you said, Marilyn, it was a good moral. So I gave it the exact same as Rachel, 7.5.
I wanted more of that bear, though.
Yeah,
that was the high point.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you recognize the actress who played the gypsy woman? Because she looked very familiar to me.
No.
Okay.
I thought one of the pirates looked really familiar to me.
The shorter one?
No, the tall guy.
Oh, the tall guy. The shorter one was in Gettysburg, if you've ever seen Gettysburg.
Oh, I have actually.
Yeah, he was great in Gettysburg too, by the way. Well, maybe we didn't keep Amy here.
Lisa said cowbell.
Cowbell. So did Nick. So we need more cowbell.
Oh, so Amy left?
I don't think Amy is here. Amy, if you're there, we may have to push that off to next week as well. All right. Well, so with your 2 5s and our 2 7.5s, we're coming in right around a 6. So that was.
I've seen worse of these movies. So.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna. I went out there on this one. Maybe Nick can relate to this one a little bit better since you're, I don't know, a younger guy. But War of the Worlds. I found a version 2021 that's free on YouTube. We all know the sort of the story of War of the Worlds. So that's my pick for next week. So
what year did this come out?
What's that?
What year did this come out?
2021.
So that's the release year. Okay. I didn't know if that was, a 2001 A Space Odyssey type title or it was, based in the future or something, but.
Right.
All right.
Oh, Amy wasn't in a marching band.
Well, Amy, you fooled us all.
Well, we think you were.
Yeah, we say you were. You just forgot. All right, question answered. I'm not very good at coming up with these questions, but
Nick's telling who the tall guy is. It's one of those character actors. He has been okay.
I have seen him
before.
Yeah. There was a number of people that I recognized from there: the Gypsy Woman, the Short Pirate, and obviously George C. Scott.
It was a funny mixture of British actors and Americans trying to act like they were British actors.
Yeah. It did not take itself very seriously as a movie, I will say that.
No.
All right. Yeah, Lisa, I can't believe it. We were all wrong.
I know.
That hasn't happened yet.
No.
All right.
So, Dean, did you say this one's on YouTube or is this one on Amazon?
Oh, I forgot to change the text here. This one is free on YouTube. And I typed in it wrong up here. It's not Word of the Worlds. It's War of the Worlds. Nick, do you know anything about this movie, by the way? It looked like kind of a second-rate movie, so our kind of movie.
Yeah, our favorite.
Yeah. If we're busy, we want the crappiest movie possible.
Oh, Amy said her sister and her kids were in marching band.
Okay. Well, thus her interest. All right. Now, this is a period which I call which decade or which year. So here we go. What century? Well, I'm going to start with Nick on this one. Really put you on the spot. What century did
16th century.
16th century? Rachel?
14th.
14th. Okay. Mary Ellen?
I'm saying 17th.
17th. So we got 16th, 17th, 14th. I know Keith knows this kind of stuff and Nick too. So let's see what they have to say. But
all I can think of is Happy Leif Erikson Day. Ding-a-ding-a-durgan.
Amy, are you sure you didn't play cowbell?
Amy, you're just forgetting. The cowbell got to you. 15th century from Lisa.
Okay.
15th from Nick.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Well, we all know it's before so-and-so sailed the ocean blue.
True.
And so far all your guesses have been before Christopher Columbus. So, okay, 15th century. I was in the choir.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Well, no more answers. Did I see Nick and Lisa came in with 15th century, and
so did Keith.
Okay, Keith with 15th. All right, I'm gonna do the great reveal. Amy, so a cowbell may have happened. All right, 15th from Amy as well. All right, you guys, you're gonna all be really shocked.
Uh-oh.
10th
Wow.
century. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm so shocked too. I would have guessed it right before Christopher. I would have gone 17th century.
Yeah.
Yeah. So while returning to Greenland in about the year 1000, Leaf was blown off course and landed on the North American continent, where he observed forests with excellent building timber and grapes, which led him to call the new region Vinland. Huh. Well, again, we're not on our A game tonight, are we?
Big
All right.
old goose eggs.
Okay. What year, and of course, don't look it up, what year did Theodore Roosevelt become president? Mary Ellen?
Chat.
You're starting with me?
I'm mixing it up a little bit.
1920?
1920? Okay.
I don't know.
Nick?
I'll say 1898.
Okay, 1898. Keith coming in with 1904. Movie Mania Nick at 1901. Amy at 1910. Rachel?
I think it was like Great Depression era. Maybe like 1918.
Okay, 1918. And Lisa is going to change her mind to Keith because Keith said so. All right. All right. You all ready? I think we got all the answers in. The answer is 1901.
Oh, Nick! Spot on.
Yeah, Nick knows his history. Donna, did we give you a chance? Yeah, we did. So she guessed 1904. So you were very close. She knew it was, and I know Donna knows her history. We found that in the past. All right, Nick, you got it. Congratulations. You were right on the money.
You get 10 points. Or Jeff would give you 10 points, but we're not Jeff. So
I should see if I could borrow some of his points. All right. I saw Rachel's teaching mind kicking into gear there. She was calculating.
I'm terrible with dates.
Me too.
Not my forte.
Yeah, we got to get in on the Jeff point system.
Yeah, you get 50 Jeff points.
All right, next. Okay, what movie? Watch out, because this one's going to go fast. Now, if Rachel, Nick, Mary Ellen, if you know right away, just hold on to that answer for a little bit. But raise your hand if you know what movie this is from.
No idea.
He'll keep going.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to keep going because I know somebody in that chat we all know who is going to know very quickly. Ooh, what's that from? Okay, next picture. Oh.
Tell us, Nick.
Nick knows. He's being nice. Go ahead, Nick. We said just put it in. Oh, he got it. Rocketeer. Yeah. I'll bet he knew. Nick, did you know on this one right here? This is like the most subtle hint to Rocketeer. But anyway, yeah, Nick had it right. Rocketeer. Here's the star.
That probably would have given, I might have gotten it with that.
Yep. And then for sure, it was Rocketeer. Came out in 1991. Donna didn't know this one. Nick saying yes, the Dog Cafe. So he does remember that. Very underrated film. I agree. I really liked Rocketeer. We still got Rob Fuzz here. All right. I bet Rob probably knew it too, and because he knows his movies. I'll have to go back and watch that one again. That's a good one.
Anybody know if it's available to stream anywhere? I haven't seen this one.
I think it's Disney owned, but I'm not positive it's on Disney Plus.
I think it's Disney.
Yeah. It is a Disney film, says Nick. So I would think it's on Disney Plus, but not everything that Disney owns is on Disney Plus.
This is true.
Yeah.
Looks like Disney Plus.
Nick just looked it up and he said it's on Disney Plus.
Okay.
Great.
Cool. Oh, see, here we go. I told you Rob knows this stuff. It's a Touchstone movie. Huh. All right, cool. Touchtone. Okay. All right. Well, guess what? We're finally down to that final best cartoon of all time, and my hope, or if there's anything about these cartoons that you remember that you want to throw in there, please. It's not just about the voting. So let's do this thing. All right. Are you ready?
Ready.
Number 1. We're going to start with Rachel. Arthur or Popeye?
Okay, so Arthur was a part of my childhood. However, if you're putting these against each other, Popeye's a classic and has to win.
Okay. So. Yeah. Nick?
Yeah, I could be partial and just go with all the cartoons that are in my generation, but I agree that Popeye is more of a pop culture figure in general than Arthur is.
Yeah. Yep. Popeye, says Nick. Dean, I totally forgot about SpongeBob. Oh, you know what, Lisa? I forgot about Fat Albert. We got SpongeBob in there. I remembered to put that in. But Fat Albert, maybe I'll have to sneak that one in there. Okay, we got to vote for Arthur. Mary Ellen, what are you voting for?
I'm Popeye.
Popeye. So Rachel, Nick, Mary Ellen, the other Nick, Keith, Lisa.
It was a sweet show. Arthur was a sweet show, but
yeah, you
go ahead. We give him the
We had to do that with the comedians too.
Yep. I mean, I'm with you 100%. It's Popeye for me all the way. So Amy with Popeye. All right. Well, that's it. Sorry, Donna, but we're moving on.
Well, that was nice Popeye. Of you to give him a vote, Donna.
Yeah. Yeah, we kind of like the sympathy vote.
Yeah.
All right. Number 2. Now, I realize I think there was more than one kind of Batman cartoon, but there was a general one. So that's the one I chose here. So the animated Batman or the Roadrunner.
I'm going Roadrunner.
Roadrunner?
Did the Roadrunner have its own cartoon?
Oh.
I think so.
Or was it like Acme?
Well, Acme was always in his stuff, but I don't think that was you're thinking of Looney Tunes, maybe.
Okay.
I think.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll keep him as his own cartoon, because I do have Looney Tunes in here as well, which covers something else, and I can't remember what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we got Roadrunner from Nick, right?
Yeah.
And then what did you say, Mary Ellen and Rachel?
I said Roadrunner.
Roadrunner.
Nick said he dressed up as Popeye for Halloween one year.
Really?
That's what he said.
That would look cool with the big arms, I bet.
Ooh.
Did you eat spinach? No worries, says Donna. Okay, so Nick's with Batman. So we got like two Roadrunner, one Batman. Rachel, I don't think I heard what you picked yet.
I'm going for Roadrunner for the comedic factor.
Okay, Roadrunner from Donna, Roadrunner from Keith. Lisa, Roadrunner, where we first learned what TNT was. Yeah, these cartoons were kind of violent back then, weren't they?
They were.
It was Reed Runner and Wile E. Coyote. Correct.
Right.
Batman, says Amy. So now we have a second vote for Batman. Nick carried a can of spinach around with me. Okay. Nice.
Perfect.
Oh, back then you always got spinach in the can. Oh, what a gloppy, horrible thing. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Road, not read. Yep, we got that. Well, Nick, Movie Mania, Nick, I hope you're not too disappointed at losing Batman, because I remember you suggested it, and Amy, but I believe Roadrunner has it. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, I have a comment. So when I remember this show, I think it was Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner, or maybe it was Bugs Bunny and I'm forgetting, but he did this thing where he would be on the edge of a cliff and the cliff would fall down and it would be plummeting down to the earth, but he would just step off of it at the right time so as not to get hurt. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. That bothered me. It was like, no.
It's not real physics. How dare they?
Hi, Jim.
Yeah, that's right. Defied the law of physics. I lost Arthur and Nick lost Batman. We're so sorry.
Yeah, it's a tough thing.
I mean, it's like, I hate to have somebody not have their favorite in for the rest of it, but I don't know. What can you do? All right. Okay. Next. That was the Roadrunner. Okay, thanks, Keith. All right. Bugs Bunny or Rocket Power?
Ooh.
All right, this one's easy for me. Rocket Power is my all-time favorite. I missed last week's episode, and so didn't get to give my suggestions. I was hoping that someone said it. So that and SpongeBob, spoiler alert, are going to be at the end of my bracket when it's all said and done. But that's my vote.
Okay. All right. We got a Rocket Power from Nick. We've got a Bugs Bunny from Donna. And how about Rachel? What are you saying?
So Bugs Bunny is also a classic. However, Rocket Power influenced my life in a big way. And I was inspired to travel from it. And I bought a longboard this past year because of this show. So
whoa. That's saying a lot.
It is.
Rocket Power.
It's a good show. Check it out if you haven't.
I mean, I got Rocket Power hoodies. Like I got all the merch. I'm all about it.
Okay. Bugs the Wascally Wabbit. Yep, I remember that.
I do think this may be a generational thing, though.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be that. Oh man, what are we going to do, Mary Ellen? What are you thinking?
Well, I would watch Rocket Power because he'd be watching Rocket Power.
Yeah.
And, you
don't have to say it.
No, I know. I don't have to say it. I probably, too, will go with the classic and do Bugs Bunny.
Yeah. I've never even heard of Rocket Power. Unfortunately. Sorry. So, got to go with Bugs Bunny. And I'm afraid so with two of us and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Bugs Bunny. I think Bugs Bunny has it. Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
At least.
Yeah, at least it's a biggie.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have honorable mention of everybody on the last show, so we can bring back some memories. Sam used to watch Rocket Power. Okay. Nice. All right. Bugs Bunny moving on. Next one. Rocky and Bullwinkle, which I bet you not everybody's going to know. And Roly Poly Oly.
Oh, I like Roly Poly Oly.
So I think another generational thing here, but Rocky and Bullwinkle was made into an actual movie where it was part cartoon, part reality, and so I didn't watch much of the actual cartoon, but I did like the movie. But again, I was of the generation of Roly Poly Oly, so I know it's going to get cut, but I'm going Roly Poly Oly.
Okay, we got Rocky and Bullwinkle from Donna. And we've got Nick or Jim saying that Rocket Power sounds more like an energy drink, which if it was, I would be buying it. Okay, so Roly Poly Oly from Nick here. And Rachel, you?
I'm also going Roly Poly Oly. It's also like targeted at a different age group. So
yeah,
as a younger child, that was the one I would have gone for.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah, it was one you ate out of fast, but it's still a classic.
And we are seeing the generational thing going on here quite a bit, aren't we? We're always going for the classics.
We got equal representation at least on the stream. The chat a little more skewed, but
Rachel, get your kids on.
They'll have never heard of like most of these.
All right, Rocky and Bullwinkle from Jim, from Amy, from Keith, from Lisa, from Nick, from Donna.
Wow. I mean, I was little, like when I saw Rocky and Bullwinkle, but I probably will go with that. It's a classic.
All right.
I need to go back and watch the movie now.
I've never seen the movie.
I mean, it probably doesn't hold up very well, but I liked it when I watched it when I was little.
Nick even watched the reruns. Maybe we should have broken it into 2 brackets. Yeah. Oh, that's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? Pre-1990s and then 1970s. Oh, that's a good idea. I wonder if I could
Lisa, that sounds disturbing.
What did Lisa say? Roly Poly Oly sounds like a skin stomach ailment with kids. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh boy. All right. Well, it's obviously Rocky and Bullwinkle. Casper.
Oh,
it's going to be a tough one, isn't it?
For me, Rugrats is right up there with Rocket Power, so I have to go with Rugrats.
Yeah. It looks like Rocket Power.
I'd agree. I know someone in the chat earlier said that it looked like a great value brand Rugrats. Rocket Power did, and they were kind of cut from the same cloth. So I'm going Rugrats as well.
Yep. Mary Ellen?
I'm going Casper. Like when I was little, like I wanted him to be my friend. I really liked Casper.
Well, he was a friendly ghost.
He was. Like, he really was.
She's also into the paranormal, so
maybe that was the start of it.
Yeah.
Casper did it.
I never thought of that. That's like the whole beginning of the paranormal movement was Casper.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to go Rugrats, and I'll tell you why, because I actually didn't like Casper when I was a kid, and I don't know why. I never cared for it. And for what little I've seen of Rugrats, it looked decent. Okay, so we got 3 of us Rugrats. We got Nick Rugrats. We got Donna Rugrats, Amy Rugrats, Lisa with Casper. Donna's agreeing with that, but still sticking with her Rugrats. Casper from Keith. So I think we've got Rugrats.
Yeah.
Rugrats. Casper is not moving on. Does anyone else see Richie Rich's face in Casper's? Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. Richie Rich was my favorite comic book. All right. Rugrats moving on. All right.
Oh.
Peanuts, Schoolhouse Rock.
Hands down, Peanuts.
Hands down. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no matter what season it is in her house, there's some kind of Peanuts memorabilia. I'm right behind the camera here. There's a little Peanuts figurine, and there's some way somehow it gets incorporated every season. So it's an easy one for me. I've been indoctrinated in the Peanuts for my whole life.
Could be worse.
Yeah, it could be a lot worse.
Rachel, how about you?
Well, I will give props to the educational elements of Schoolhouse Rock. And I've got the I'm just a Bill. I'm only a Bill.
Yeah.
But Peanuts has to win because Snoopy is the man. So
for
he's
sure.
a dog.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
with the test of time too.
All right. How do you pick, says Lisa? Well, you just do. I'm just a Bill. Is that Schoolhouse Rock?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Schoolhouse Rock, where I learned history. Oh.
Wow,
well,
Lisa.
Okay, who knows this about Peanuts and their relationship with Disney World? Quite simply, Disney World tried, like the Dickens, to buy Charlie Brown, and Charles Schultz said no.
Wow.
Yeah. Although, isn't there some kind of, is there some representation of Peanuts at Disney World? Why am I thinking there is? Or I'm off on that.
No, but isn't there a Six Flags that has some of their elements in it?
Yeah, I thought there was something. Yeah. Well, Peanuts is moving on. Okay, they're part of Knott's Berry Farm. Okay.
Knott's Berry Farm. Okay.
That makes sense. All right. Clifford, the big red dog, or Scooby-Doo?
I love both of these.
I have to go Scooby-Doo.
Okay.
I had some of the Clifford books and didn't watch too much of the cartoon, but I did like the idea of Clifford. So I'm going to go with Clifford.
Okay. So one Scooby-Doo, one Clifford. Rachel?
I'm going to go with Scooby-Doo just because I think it was more influential through culture.
Yeah, it lasted a long time.
Yes.
Yeah. And I know Clifford was a great book series and cartoon, but I got to go Scooby-Doo as well.
Although I will say that this is actually one that my kids would know is Clifford. So it still exists today.
We got to have your kids somehow get their votes in. I like that idea.
Donna knows all the lines.
I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for those meddling kids.
Every episode ended that way.
Scooby-Doo, and we would have, okay. She's saying the same thing. That's kind of freaky.
That's how every episode ended.
Oh, is that? Okay. Well, what do I know? Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's all in the theme song. That's how they get you.
And Rachel, can you do this one?
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. All right. I think Scooby-Doo is moving on, right?
I think so.
Scooby Snacks, yes. Scooby Snack. Oh, I can't do it. That sounded more like Yoda.
Not like Yoda.
I shouldn't have tried that. I'm sorry.
That's funny.
All right. Now, I had never heard of Daniel Tiger, but Daniel Tiger or The Simpsons?
Have you heard of Mr. Rogers?
For sure.
So Daniel Tiger is like the child of Mr. Rogers' company. So
really?
It's like, yeah, it's the current version of Mr. Rogers since he's not around anymore. But yeah, it's based on that. He is Daniel Tiger from the show originally.
Oh.
So it is very popular in my household.
Okay. Get those kids out here. All right. So we got a vote from Donna for Daniel Tiger, one for The Simpsons. So 2-1 in favor of Daniel Tiger so far. Nick and Mary Ellen, what are you thinking?
I'm definitely going with The Simpsons. I'm sure Daniel Tiger's good. I just have no frame of reference. But The Simpsons, I mean, one of the longest running shows of all time, and is still pretty relevant today.
And how they predict the future.
Yeah, they also predict the future.
Yeah. I have to go with The Simpsons. I've never seen Daniel Tiger, and I kind of think that maybe if I had, I might have gone with him.
It's a sweet show. It's all about like how to treat other people with respect and handle tough situations.
Okay.
So the opposite of The Simpsons, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah. But you got to admit, The Simpsons has some funny classic scenes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Dope.
Rachel, you want to say something?
Oh, I just said dope.
Dope.
That's what
okay.
Dope.
Given Homer's punchline. Yeah, Simpsons, all those adult Fox cartoons I'm a fan of.
Yeah. Simpsons is hilarious. All right. Simpsons, moving on. Sorry for you Daniel Tiger lovers. All right. Where are we at here? Oh, and that's it. So we're doing we got 64 cartoons, believe it or not.
Oh,
and now,
you had another one in the chat though that somebody suggested.
Shoot, what did I miss?
I don't remember.
Fat Albert.
And I would like to put that up against Bluey because this deserves to be in this game.
Bluey?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll bring it in.
I like Bluey. That's true.
Okay. Bluey and Fat Albert. I won't forget. All right. Well, hot topic time. Okay. Oh, it's already 8 o'clock. And so this was the deal, is that Mary Ellen and I, we wanted to make sure that if we did get done early, we had a hot topic to talk about. But I think since it's 8 o'clock and we want to give everybody respect their time, we'll save it till next week. So, all right. So next week we're watching the 2021 version of War of the Worlds, free on YouTube. And Rachel, it was so great to have you finally. We've been waiting for this day for a long time.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming. Nick, same to you, and you're welcome anytime.
I appreciate it. I'm going to take that and probably cash in next week and be back. So
He'll still be here next week.
We like your perspective. All right.
Thank you.
Mary Ellen, thank you very much for being on the show as always. And
thank you, Dean. It's always a pleasure.
My partner in crime. All right, we're going to say goodnight. Thanks, everybody. Good to see you. We will see you next Thursday.
Easter.
Yeah, happy Easter, everybody. And we'll see you next week.
Thanks, everyone.